mistake or forget to steal.
As far as the world was concerned, Andy Stone, the head of the Teamsters Pension Fund, was a legitimate guy. A powerful man. He even played God. Politicians like our state senator up there put $1 million of his own cash. In the casino, the cardinal rule is to keep them playing and keep them coming back. The longer they play, the more they lose. In the end, we get it all.
You know, it's a game that, you know, it could eat you up and spit you back out. I'm Elijah, I go by Boogie. I am a barber here at Billionaire Barbershop. There's so much money in this game that, you know, like, it's not just at the shop. Like, there's a lot of work outside the shop on top of, you know, your weekly clients, and it's a good career. Started off in the garage, and then it was just, you know, like a little side hustle through school while I played sports. It was like one of the only jobs that fit my schedule. It was hard, you know, first starting off, not getting clients to come to you, and you know, being in a shop, you kind of just get clients thrown at you. And, you know, it's up to you on what you want to do. You whether, like, you keep them, you know, as a consistent customer, or it's like a one-time thing. I'm not trying to go party, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go drink, I'm not trying to go smoke. I'm not looking for the next party to go to or go hang out with. Like, I keep to myself. I come to work, I go home, you know, and I repeat that every day. And that's, you know, that's I was never really big on all that partying stuff. In some cases, you know, you could be the only person they talk to. You could be their only friend. You could be their only, so like when they talk to you, you gotta like, you know, listen in a way and kind of just be there for them, because that's like that. To me, that comes with the job. You know, you're a listener, you're an observer, and you know, you kind of just give your best advice on like, you know, response to what the client is talking about. There's so much money to grab. You know, if you create that bond, you know, with specific situations, and it's how you handle your business, people gonna keep coming back to you. You know, as a businessman, you're professional. Like, it's how you handle you know, how you treat somebody. You know, you bless them with a haircut, and you know, you there as a friend, and you there as, you know, like a listener, like I said, and you know, you give your best advice. Of course, people gonna want that friendly bond with a barber. You know, people want that magician blend where it's just, it looks almost unreal. You know, and I still got a lot to learn, you know, just getting into, like, jumping seriously into the game back in December. Like, I still got a lot of work to do to be where I want to be. But not only I want my own shop, I want my own franchise. I want to have multiple shops, you know, spread through the U.S. and, you know, top tier barbers cutting in boogie blends. That's how I want it to be. To me, just making somebody feel good about themselves and it could change their attitude, the job is done.
You want to say your name? You can look at me. Which one are you more comfortable
Do I
with?
have to say my name?
No, not technically. What do you want to be known as?
I'd rather not be known.
I don't know how well this interview's going to work then.
I didn't know the questions were going to be so pointed.
So personal?
So personal.
Okay.
All right, my name is John. 38 miles east of Sacramento, California, on State Route 16, the Shenandoah Road branch. This place that we're sitting in came up for auction for cheap, so I bought it, made my move. I was gone like a week later. I moved into this place when it was just a rotten piece of shit because I wanted out of Oregon. I spent like 25 years in hell, and I was escaping right then and there. I haven't been down here forever.
Why not?
I'm just busy doing other shit. All right, what's the next question?
How'd you get from Venice Beach to Oregon?
My brother and my dad took off on a freight train. Me and my mom took off hitchhiking. And we were in a youth hostel in Canada, somewhere out in the middle of fucking bumfuck Canada. And my mom falls in love with this fucking idiot playing fucking Here Comes the Sun or some shit on guitar. The guy's name is fucking, is Gary. Remember the part in that book I wrote about Lila? You remember the part where my mom is sitting outside and there's a sniveling drunk swearing to God this time he won't fucking whatever. I can't remember what exactly it is he said, but that's...
Was that the guy who contacted me on Facebook?
Yes. So he goes hitchhiking off to Newport. He comes back and finds my mom and is like, you got to come check out this town that I just found called Newport. That guy hung my mother off a cliff behind our house with a buck knife to her throat. And all my mother could scream was, "Get my children away," because she didn't want us to see her die. And he had her hostage, and there's like 14 cops with guns pointed up at him. He's screaming, "I'm gonna kill her, I'm gonna kill her." And she's like, "Just don't do it in front of my kids. Please just get my kids." You grew up in Newport, you moved to Newport in the 70s, you were fucking dead. So yeah, I was stuck in that fucking shithole for fucking years of hell, which made getting to this town all the more pleasant. I got so broken as a carpenter physically that I could no longer do the physical labor part of it. I just can't do it anymore. So I was like, okay, I have to go into management. I'm smart enough to be in management. And I get in there and I start telling myself I deserve management. I deserve $3 an hour more than the guy, and I deserve to lay him off and his family's fucked and mine's not, because I'm the fucking boss, because I'm smarter and better and faster, and I'm the fucking king shit of capitalism. I lost my faith in believing that I somehow deserve more out of the system than the guy standing next to me. And if you do not have that belief, you will have a mental break trying to run work. Now, I did get this interesting perspective from a psychiatrist recently who says that all of my diagnoses are absolutely wrong, and that what I've had, and I've had it forever, and I was not born with it, it is due to super violent upbringing. Is I have that disease that football players get. Because she's like, "How many times have you been knocked unconscious?" I'm like, I don't know, fucking hundreds and hundreds. Like, how old were you the first time you were knocked unconscious? I don't know, 4. I made it my mission to erase as much of my previous bad life as I possibly could through going to the strip club and consuming alcohol in the largest amounts I could get my hands on. So I purposely caused like mental damage so that I no longer remember a large segment of my life. So a lot of the questions you asked me, I couldn't tell you the truth if I wanted to. That's why it only came out at 70%. Because I wiped the other 30 out.
What do you like about River Pines?
Oddly, it's just like Newport in the 1970s. Except this time, I'm the rich guy gentrifying the fucking town and fucking treating the hippies like shit.
What do you wish your day looked like? In a perfect world, what would you be doing?
Exactly what I'm doing right now. Every day is paradise in this place.
Hello, my name's Hugo, and today is the most important day of my life. I've just turned 18, which means I can finally attend the Secret Society Academy of Baking. It was the same academy my grandmother went to. That's where she learned how to bake the most delicious of goods. Scones, cookies, tarts, you name it. She was well known in town for her baking skills. At least, she was, until her tragic death when she was pushed into an oven. Oh yeah, and did I mention, this academy is magical?
Ah, name's Malcolm, mate. Pleasure to meet you.
Hi?
Oh, I'm so excited that I get to be in this class with you.
You are?
Yeah, mate, you're Hugo Lickermall.
How? You know who I am?
Oh, everyone does, mate. You're all your grandmother used to talk about when she would host seminars in the woods. Sorry about her expiring, mate. You two must have been real close, huh?
Well, we were close. We did a lot of baking together, but she kept a lot of secrets from me.
A grandmaster witch like herself should keep secrets.
I didn't even know she had a second home, made entirely of cakes and candies. What was all of that even for?
Are you having a laugh? Kids love sweets. A brilliant idea if you ask me. Just a shame she wasn't successful.
Successful at what?
Children. They are such gifts to the world. You see, children carry so much joy and energy with them. And that joy and energy can be shared with others. It can be shared with us. My fellow witches, wizards, however you may identify, we don't judge here. What exactly is our job? Our duty here on this planet? We are here simply to rid this world of putrid children. We cook them, broil them, bake them. Whatever it is we must do to consume their joy and energy. Now, everyone, turn your textbooks to Chapter 3, Baking and Beyond. I want you all to work with the person next to you and practice the swamp pie spell. It is essential when it comes to familiarizing oneself with the flow of a wand.
Right, mate. What do we do first?
What do we do first? We bust out. Through that window over there.
Have you gone mad? I was talking about the pie, mate. What's the first step?
Malcolm, I don't want to do this.
Well, neither do I, mate, but it's my grade too.
No, you don't understand. Cooking a child, eating them. What? I thought we just learned regular baking spells, not children eating spells.
You really don't know your grandma, do you?
My grandmother didn't really eat children, did she?
You're not the great Hugo Lickermall your grandmother said you were.
I'm just not a child-eating monster.
Excuse me?
Oh, did I stutter? Mate.
You just sit there and fail then, while I learn how to be a wizard, not a coward.
Look here at the swamp pie recipe, Malcolm. They use alligator meat, not children meat. Show me where in this book does it say that witches and wizards are supposed to eat children?
It says it. Look again.
Stay back, you cannibals.
Come now, Hugo, there's nothing to be afraid of. Your grandmother, Rosina Leckermall, was a close friend of mine. I know she would be so proud if she could see you here right now.
My grandmother may have been proud to be a cannibal, but I for one am not.
Nonsense, Hugo. Now come over here and practice the swamp pie spell, so you may use it on a child later when we hunt.
Are we actually going to kidnap a child today?
It's part of the lab portion for the class. Come now, Hugo.
I already know the swamp pie spell.
Do you now? Show me.
Bakeroo, boy you!
Hugo, what have you done?
Well, gee, Professor, I only did what you asked of me. You said you wanted a swamp pie, so I made you one. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty hungry. Anybody else feeling a little hungry? You know, Professor Branch, I was actually thinking, you're right. Maybe this child-eating thing is for me. I could certainly practice on this here pie.
Stop! Don't eat that!
So let me get this straight. Cannibalism is okay when we eat children, but it's not okay when we eat each other? Reveta Blaximoff.
Crazy boy, you. Absolute crazy lad. Oh!
Yeah, seems like this school isn't for me, actually, so I'll just be on my way.
Oh, no, you don't.
Get back here, you peasant!
How dare you disrespect your professor!
I can't believe my grandmother was a part of that. Not all witches and wizards eat children, though. I'm living proof of that, and I must go see if there are more out there like me.
You won't get away from me that easily, child.
Honey, please come home.
No, I stopped by Grandma's for a sec, but I want my cup.
It's a cup, Millie. I'll get it later.
I know, but I want my cup.
Yep, sorry, just the light blue. Just give me a second, okay?
You need to let her go, Millie. She wouldn't want you to hang on like this. Maybe it's a sign.
It's not a sign. It's not a sign. You don't understand.
Yes, I do. But you hold on too tight and you'll never be able to let go. Baby, you've got your memories. You don't need things.
I don't want to forget her.
What was that?
The wind, I don't know. Look,
Honey, please.
I'll be home soon, okay? I love you. Grandma?
Why do we have cookies every day, Grandma?
Because cookies are the perfect snack, Doodlebug. They don't ruin your dinner.
It's nothing. It's nothing, it's just a candle. It'll lit itself. You.
Shamanic healing is the oldest known modality of spiritual work and healing. And the word shaman is loosely translated, means a healer, or some people say it's someone who could see in the dark. And it was practiced almost everywhere on the planet. Shamans around the world, even though they may be separated by continents and rivers and mountain ranges, did similar practices. They were able to participate in life by working with nature, calling on the seasons, the winds, the sun, the elements, the water, and it was part of their life. That's how they walked the earth. Most people are like, well, I don't see it, so it can't be real. One of the things with shamanism, it's not like somebody is just waving a magic wand on you and all of a sudden you're healed, or your ailments or whatever you're having issues with go away. There's some personal responsibility. You have to do the work. Because it's easy to say, oh my God, did I make that up? Is it in my mind? Is it, in the beginning especially, but I've totally learned to trust this work.
Yes, there are a lot of people out there who throw the word shaman around. There are people who will take a weekend workshop and hang up a shingle. It's not spotting someone in that way. It's not something I endeavor to do or to judge. Everyone who learns to and is trained to be a shaman goes through not being there yet, and not being there yet, and not being there yet. There's an arc and a process. Shamans can't do this work without fulfillment and without experiencing profound love. Because every time someone is in front of me and spirit comes into me, I get to feel Spirit's love for this person. Think about that.
I think the biggest thing for myself is everybody's got a different experience, but I know for me that out of all the things that I tried to get help with, it seemed like the shamanic healing was the most pure, and it just worked. There's so many things about it that, that people can benefit from. To be able to get help from helping spirits, to be, loved in a way that they haven't been loved. And I think it's really important that people at least explore it to see if there's something with it, something for them. It's, everybody's different, of course. And people get results from it, and they really get their lives. And so that's been the most wonderful thing, and based on my experience. And I don't know really anybody that I know that has had shamanic work that says, oh my God, it didn't work, it was terrible. It's just, they may not like what the spirits have to say. And a lot of times we give, as practitioners, Spirit may give a prescription to them to do something, and people don't follow through. So it's not really that they didn't get good information from the spirits, but they didn't do their work.
It's helped me have a better outlook to everything. It's helped me to be confident in that I can heal myself. That's one of the biggest things that I really love about it. We all have the ability to heal. It's a matter of if it's turned on or not. My injury was, of the back and spine, and so those, a lot of times people don't really recover. I did a lot of energy work on myself, prior to BPI. And like after kind of really taking the classes and working with the tools, like I was able to clear a lot more of the pain that I had in my body, and not too many people can confidently say that or, you know, even consider that to be a real thing. I do have the naysayers, you know, like my boyfriend was, he was a big one in the beginning. He was just like, he just didn't really get it. That just kind of goes into like the programming that a lot of people have, that energy work is not real. But I haven't really gotten too many like negative comments. A lot of the comments I get are more curiosity based and just like, oh wow, like I actually felt that, you know, that type of comment. And I notice people that are more open to it feel it a lot more than somebody that might be a little more skeptical.
Can you describe a little bit about the Psychic Institute and where it started from?
Okay, it started with Louis Bostwick. He was a very psychic man, and as far as I understand, a few students asked him to teach them. And so he just was gonna give them a few classes for 6 months and, you know, go on his way. And it turned into an institute. It turned into classes, readings, healings, and on and on. We teach you spiritual tools every week that you can practice for the rest of your life, pretty much. And I'm using them now. Everybody can use them. Alicia's using them, and we can help any person who wants to be helped. It's helped me to know myself. It's helped me to actually physically heal my body. It's helped me to grant space to others to do that. And healing is a huge aspect of at BPI we say it's changing energy, and we all have that ability if we just have a wish or a desire to change the energy. Then you can. Yeah. And once I gave someone an aura healing on her before her. We have a class called Spirit of the Child Within. It's a 6-week class, and one of our beginning meditation classes. And I was giving her a healing. I said, "You're releasing a veil out of your space." It didn't look like a wedding veil, and she just looked at me funny. At the end of the night, she came back at the last class of Spirit with the Child Within. They're supposed to bring an object from home. She brought out her veil. It was the same veil I had seen in her space. It was her catechism veil from when she was growing up. So it's very real, and when people bring stories back to you like that, you realize how real it is. You know, I might think, oh, I'm making all this up in my mind, but no, I saw that, and that was real. And so you can create that for yourself. So Spirit leads the way, and if you can follow it and be open, then you can have it. And that's what I believe.
Clearly the plan is that we have free will, and that we can screw around as long as it has some value for us. And Spirit will be patient and honor that choice.
What are you doing here, Amanda?
You act like you don't know.
Refresh my memory. A lot's been going on in here.
Came out here to think.
Do we even have room for more thoughts?
For the first time in a while, I'd like to think so.
Then what are we thinking about?
How to start this next piece.
Is that really how we're going to spend all our time here?
No.
What are you not telling me?
I'd tell you, but I'm not sure.
Well, you seem to know where to go, but are not taking that first step. How's Mom?
Fine, why do you ask?
She's one of the roots.
Roots of what?
Your uncertainty.
I don't follow.
Think back to a time where you decided to pick up a box of crayons. You loved your home, so you decided to draw it. Everything looked exactly what you would expect from a children's drawing, but there was one thing that caught Mom off guard. Blue clouds. You kept the sky paper white and decided to give the clouds some color.
She questioned me that day. More like an interrogation. I liked the way it looked. I wasn't trying to win an award or anything. I just wanted to draw, to color. Feedback I received that day completely threw me off. I continued to draw, but I didn't want to share any of my work after that.
Feedback doesn't necessarily mean you have to change.
My parents asked me what I wanted to do. I didn't know how to respond. When I even remotely mentioned something in art, she completely shut it down. She wanted me to have something more stable, more sure of success, so she didn't have to worry.
What are you doing, Amanda? Are you sad?
I don't know. Guess.
Do you think losing Jay has something to do with this?
Why would you bring him up right now? Why would you think I want to think about that right now?
We never talked about it with anyone, but okay, then how are you?
We're done here.
Are we? He's at peace, looking down at me. Do we really believe in God?
I don't know. I started thinking about it more after the accident, and I'm still not sure where I stand. It brings me peace, knowing that he's in a better place, and that better place isn't here.
I believe I fell deeper into a hole after the accident. I have no idea what to do next. When did you fall?
The day I lost my baby brother.
I don't think you've ever voiced that before.
Who wants to hear something like that? My parents never sat me down and talked to me about it. They thought it would just play out as a fork in the road. They're acting like it never even happened.
I think people want you to know that you can rely on them. Expressing how you feel isn't a crime, Amanda. You're only human. I guess I just don't like bringing people down. Don't want to hold anyone back. Well, I'm stuck. They shouldn't be stuck too. I handle me while you handle you. What about support outside of your family? How's Cecilia? I don't know. She keeps calling, but I struggle to answer. She never left my mind. Then why break up with her? I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to waste her time. Do you know if she felt like she was wasting her time? Do you feel like you did the right thing? No. She showed me what love feels like. It sounds cheesy, but with her it was different. My parents used the breakup as an excuse to focus on my career. You're not just hurting her. I should call her tonight. My parents claim to support me, but they never ask how I'm feeling. How are you feeling? I feel lost, alone, like I'm not in control. I graduated in business, of all things. I'm letting my parents run the show. I haven't healed from a death that happened years ago, and I decided to get rid of my biggest supporter. Cecilia supported my craft and cared for me. Can you breathe? Barely. And I only have me to blame. What's next, Amanda? I do. Tell me, who is Amanda? Amanda loves a girl named Cecilia. She wants to make her baby brother proud by understanding that it's okay to share her feelings with others. She has no idea what to do with the business degree. She wants to be...
Amanda, is that you? Jesse, hi. How are you? I haven't seen you since high school. I'm doing good. Tired. Been working an office job downtown, so COVID hasn't really stopped me or anything. But my mom told me you graduated. Congrats.
Thanks. How'd you hear?
Oh, my mom talks to her on Facebook, so. Don't let me out. I'm supposed to give you this. It's an easy way out.
Thanks. You make this yourself?
Yeah, I hand them out a lot, so, I just gotta improvise sometimes, write it down really quickly, so just so you have it,
Thanks. What would I rat you out on?
Oh, nothing, don't worry about it. But I have to go continue my walk. I have a meeting with a potential client later, so I'll see you later. Hope to hear from you soon.
Where are we going now?
Hello?
Hey, yeah, sorry to call you again. I just wanted to check on you. You doing okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah? Would you maybe want to come here and hang out with me? It's not super packed and we could leave whenever you wanted.
No, I feel like I would be such a downer.
Do you want me to come home early? We could have a housemate date and watch a movie or something. Abigail?
What?
I think I'm coming home.
No. Sorry. I was kind of planning on doing something here tonight.
Really?
Yeah, just something for me, you know?
Yeah. I'm happy to hear that. I really hope it helps.
It should. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Dude, what? I'm on the phone. Hold on. Sorry. Try to have a good night, okay? Oh, I'll bring you something back from the party.
Okay.
See you when I get home.
See you then. Awaken, spirit from the ground. Return from dust to walk amongst the living. Come again once more, as you were. Omer? Omer, are you home?
Omer? Dad? It's going to be okay. Dad, I know you're in pain. I'm gonna fix it. I'm fixing it, Dad, I promise. Thou shalt face fiery damnation, evil spirit. Leave me be. Thou shalt face weeping and gnashing of teeth, evil spirit. Leave me be. Dad! Dad! I'm so sorry. Please don't hurt me. Dad! Please, I tried to save you. I'm sorry. Evil spirit, leave me be.
Abigail! It's just me.
Omer?
It's just me. You're okay. I'm here now. I threw up in Sada's car.
Omer, you scared me.
What? I wasn't gonna drive.
That wasn't. I was doing something. I told you.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It looks complicated. Did it work?
I don't think so.
I could help you with the next one. We could get it right, whatever it is. Are you gonna try again?
it! Come on! Come on, turn green! Are you kidding me? Go! Go! Go!
Hi. I'm Adam. This place is a maze, huh? You're Steve, right? I hope I'm in the right place. I'm sure you were told this, but I'm the new guy, and I'm not sure if this is some kind of hazing thing or whatever.
Look, I'm sorry about that, man. I got to apologize to you. Adam, was it?
Oh my god, you really had me going there for a while.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, man. Like, it's just, it's been a while since I've had anyone down here working with me, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to get a few kicks in. You good with audio and all that?
Sure. I think I've got the general gist of things here. I was walked through by, what's her name? Shoot, I had it. But I'm guessing it'll be a lot of monitoring, logging data, taking notes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, no, I think I've got it.
Good to hear.
Oh, and I don't think I caught your name. It's Steve, right? Do you guard it?
No.
Do you know why these traffic lights are being monitored? I mean, by people. I mean, they can easily be automated, right?
Unions. You'll need these.
seriously impacting all the commutes, and it doesn't look like it's going to lighten up anytime soon.
Every week they sound better and better. They're the low prices on fine foods at Jolliffe's Superette on South Jackson and Kennett. Jolliffe says, if you're going to advertise prices, make them hot. And that's what he's doing. So you just listen and come...
Steve! I didn't mean to check your email, but I
Hey,
heard
hey,
noise
hey.
and...
Relax, man. It's all good. Nothing's wrong. You know, I've been working here for some time, and I still have no idea what half the equipment over here does. But you do now. Let's get some lights up in here, huh?
You know what? Just leave the lights off for now.
Ta-da! What do you think? I'm thinking this is like when my cat leaves me like an asshole and then comes back to me with a dead bird in her mouth and expects me to act like I'm proud of her. Oh, I get it. You're calling me an asshole. Your words, not mine. Okay, but take a good look at him and tell me you don't recognize that face. You didn't. I did. That isn't. It is. Well, what the fuck would you do that for? Okay, well, you're still interning here at the Morning Post, right? Assistant editor now, actually. Oh, since when? Okay, well, picture this. Tomorrow's headline of the Post, exclusive interview with shady-ass, bitch-ass senator. And with whose name on the byline for the world to see? Jesus. He wishes. Jesus could never. Is there somewhere that we can talk? Yeah, sure. What's up? Not here. Okay, yeah, step inside your office. Don't move. Here. You didn't eat all day, I can tell.
Jesse, it's been a year. I haven't seen you. You haven't called. You never even came to pick your shit up from the apartment.
Which I am so sorry about. And if you want, I can swing by whenever to pick up my things.
Don't fuck around, Jesse. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do all of this shit for me.
You're really gonna make me say it? Is that what you want?
It's not. It's really not. But I need to know that you had a good reason for doing all of this and that you weren't just doing some stupid shit without thinking it.
Jesus, Maya. You know, I'm really not as irresponsible as you like to think I am.
Yeah? How many times did I tell you that you needed to stop smoking?
I lost track after like the 1,000th time, and there was nothing wrong with a cigarette or two to take the edge off.
But how many times did you even try to listen to what I had to say?
Why are you getting so upset? This is a good thing here. I got you an interview. You got a granola bar? What's the big deal?
Jesse, what do you think is going to happen when they find out that he's missing? There's no way I can put my name on this story, let alone run it.
Woodward and Bernstein put their names on their stories.
And the US government went after Woodward and Bernstein for those stories.
Were they arrested?
No.
Were they killed?
No.
Then what are you worrying about? You'll be fine.
That's always been your problem, Jesse. You never think things through. You just do shit.
Same old Maya. Always calling out everyone else's shit, but never your own.
Let's not make this about me.
No, let's. What about this internship?
This internship? You mean the one that I found on my own? Without
my help? Without my help, huh? Who pushed you into applying while you just sat around all day?
Oh, so you can smoke half a pack of cigarettes to get you through the day. But God fucking forbid I take a little bit of time to myself to relax a little.
And that's another thing. You hated your job, but never wanted to look for something better. You wanted to finish your degree, but never bothered looking into schools. You never did anything if it meant moving forward. Not with your life, with us.
No, don't you dare. You left me, and God, what the fuck was it to you what I did with my life?
That's what partners do. We're supposed to help each other grow together.
But you couldn't just accept me for who I was.
I did.
Fucking love me either way.
I did. It's just, God, Maya, I would just get so frustrated that you could never see yourself the way that I do. I just wanted you to do something good for your life.
Why? Because you couldn't do anything good for yours.
Shit, someone's here. Looks like it's the bodyguards from the club.
How'd they find you?
I don't know. Let me go ask. Jesse, it's fine. It was a fight. It's what we do. Did. Thanks. Ah, you found that, huh?
Yeah, I was just throwing something away and I saw it.
You were throwing away a granola bar wrapper, weren't you? It's okay if you were.
Shut up. How long have you been using these?
About a month or two, something like that. It helps, honestly.
Why wouldn't you tell me about this?
I wasn't sure if you would care.
I'll talk to him. I'll write the story. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on the front page, but maybe it'll be good for me. But not tonight.
No, yeah, that's cool.
It's late and I've got a lot of copy I need to edit.
Yeah.
I should probably try to get some sleep.
No, yeah, for sure.
But maybe you could come by tomorrow night, though. Yeah, just swing by around the same time and I'll get started on this.
Yeah, okay. I'll just keep an eye on him for you in the meantime. Get him something to eat. And I'll clean up all this shit too.
Oh God, yeah. What a mess.
Yeah. What a mess.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you then. Hey, Maya.
Yeah?
Are we good? Like, are we friends?
I don't know.
Good morning. This is listener-supported local public radio. This morning I'm joined by Sacramento State University's Director of News and Communications, Brian Blomster, to discuss how the university is working to provide support to the rising number of college students facing homelessness.
Thank you, Joni. As you mentioned, the rate of homelessness is steadily rising. Right now at Sac State, roughly 10% of our student population have reported facing housing instability at some point in the last year. Students are sleeping in their cars, couch surfing with friends, living in storage units and bike lockers just to have access to affordable shelter.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Anything else?
Can I just get the rest on number 6, please?
Sure. Pretty flower. Who's a lucky gal?
Hey, could I have a piece of tape?
Have the whole roll.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Ironic. I remember back in the border, waiting to cross, my brother and sister in a Yugo fighting and playing games, heading to Disneyland. I remember those kids on the street, gracious silhouettes sweating their lives on the concrete desert, rushing towards our car, much like moths towards the light. Here I am now, asking for crumbs of bread at what I think is home. I can't beg for money. I just can't. It's something about the sweat on your forehead, keeping the hope alive, blasting like a hammer, remembering where do we come from and who we are. I sure took it for granted. It should work anywhere, right?
Hey, get out of here. Go! Go! Go!
Perhaps not.
Why so blue? Jeremiah.
Nico.
Thank you. I lost my roof. The wind blew it away.
Not everything. You can still smoke on that cigarette. Want a drink?
Thank you. I got my own. How long you been without a roof?
It's been a while now. Has it? Desert Storm? I can't even remember which one anymore.
Veteran.
Who cares? I killed a lot of people. Flying invisible planes, dropping bombs. I did it blindfolded.
Blindfolded?
It's a fucking metaphor. They all fooled me. Schools, churches, parents. But you,
What about me?
still alive.
Oh, you seem pretty alive yourself.
I'm a walking ghost. But as a spirit, I can still see hope.
Well, hope is the last thing that dies. That's what they say.
Yeah. Sometimes hope can be your only home. Other times, hope can be what kills you.
Well, it's getting late and it's getting cold.
It's getting cold. You got a place to lay down and sleep?
I lost my roof.
Come with me. You got an extra sleeping bag? A place where you can lay down. It's gonna be cold. See that man over there?
Yeah, what about him?
That's Mr. Sky. He's been doing this for years. Got your tongue?
It tastes like my mom's burritos.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just a good day. Hey, Jeremiah. I've got to go.
You sure you don't want to stay with me?
Yeah, I got something I got to do, but it was a pleasure meeting you, and I'll see you around.
I wish you luck, young man.
Thank you for everything, Jeremiah.
I'm sure everything will turn out fine for you.
Thank you.
Nico. 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 Hey, wake up.
Oh, hey.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be late to class, so let's go.